Good morning, everyone, or should I say good afternoon, because to some of you it's afternoon wherever you are. Beautiful Sunday morning here in Pretoria. Welcoming you. I know we've been gone for a long time, but welcome back to Adventures of Faith with me, Pastor William Muchina. Last time we drove through the N4, the road that connects Gauteng province and Mpumalanga. We arrived in Middelburg, and we're back here to show you what's happening here in Middelburg. You're going to meet my mother. You're going to see where she stays. You're going to see what we're going to be doing here. I love you guys, and enjoy Middelburg in the next video. I love you guys. Let's enjoy it together. If you haven't subscribed, remember to subscribe, like this video, and thank you once again. I love you guys. Well, we have arrived home, and this is Mama, my mother from South Africa, the woman who took me in when nobody could. And this is my home. Like you can see, this is my home. This is where I have grown in South Africa. I call this place home. And yes, I'm so glad to be here this morning. And yeah, like you can see, like I said, here is some sand, and we want to do the walls. We want to do the walls around here. Yeah. Mama speaks isizulu. Mama, you can greet them in isizulu. Greet everybody who is watching. Just greet them in isizulu.
Sanibonani nonke ababukele. Lona engimenaye lana indodana yami yalana engimthanda kakhulu, yazi engithi noma ngixakekile yazi uNkulunkulu abesuvusa yena empilweni yami athi mama naye imali uzathenga ishukela. So ngimthanda ngendlela emangazako. So ke ngaphandle kwakhe ayikho into engayenza, yazi ayikho into engayenza, yazi ngimthanda kakhulu, yazi
Nami ngiyakuthanda kakhulu, ma. I love my mother. She's such a blessing. Wow. So yes, you see this house here, this is supposed to be the garage, and it's not yet done. So I'm sure within a couple of months, because our God is able, within a couple of months, I'm going to show you this is going to be a garage, because I believe someday there's going to be a car parking here in the name of Jesus.
In the name of
And you see here, this is supposed to be another room here. And so we're going to complete this place. We're going to finish it. So yes, this is by faith. This is by faith.
Yes.
There's no money in the account now, but we have faith. It's our currency.
Yes.
And our God can do it. So yes, the wall starts there. You can see from that corner, we're going to do the wall there.
Yes. Oh,
We're going to do the
I'll be
wall
so
there.
glad.
A very nice gate we're going to do there.
Yes.
And I promised you that I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to show you something very, very quickly. So Fanny, you're going to follow me very quickly. I'm going to show them my room, because I have a room in this house. I'm going to show them my room.
Yes.
This is my room.
Yes.
Here.
Going.
Right here. Right here. Right here. This is my room. I used to sleep here. You know, this used to be the bed that I slept on. And I got great memories of this place. This used to be my room. And this is where I slept during the night of my wedding. Mama took me from here, escorted me to the place where we did our wedding. It was such a colorful day. This is a place I was praying here. I was crying here day and night for God to remember me, and God remembered me. So yes, let me quickly show you something here.
Yes.
We're still gonna do the wall there. We're gonna start right there. So I want you to look at this place very, very nicely, because in few months down the line, I'm gonna show you what God can do. I'm gonna show you what God can do, because I believe in the power of prayers and power of faith. So yes, I told you this is a channel of faith, and I'm gonna show you what God can do just by us believing in His word. I will see you again in the next video. Well, This is Middelburg now. I've just been with my mother. I'm a little bit emotional now. You know, that feeling after, leaving home. Yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit emotional. We just had a good time. We are on our way back to Pretoria. Yeah, the fact that my mother is a widow. My sister Tembi left 3 daughters. None of them is working. Kanya is staying with me in Pretoria, working part-time and trying to work her way out so that she can go to school. It builds my faith to believe God that they will be fine. Yes. This is Middelburg, and I just drove through here so that I can show you just a little bit of Middelburg town. I'm gonna make a turn here just to see a little bit. Oh no, but if I make a turn here, if we go straight right there in front, that's where we did our wedding. So should I go straight? Should I go to town? Okay, let me make my mind. Okay, I'm gonna turn into town over there. Yeah, this is town now. This is the taxi rank. We're approaching the taxi rank where I used to drop here and change taxis. From here I would catch another taxi to Witbank town, and then from Witbank to Pretoria. So yes, this is Middelburg, and yes, I used to walk here, sometimes very hungry, not having even 20 rand to buy chips or 10 rand to buy chips, but thanks God now I can just walk in that restaurant and ask for anything. That's the blessing of God, that's the favor of God. So Middelburg does not change much. This has been, and it still is, like you can see. This is the main route now. We're gonna drive through this one out of town. See, this is Middelburg Nissan, and yes, here we go. There's a time that I wanted to look for a place for doing church here, or doing the ministry. The ministry, I call it church. Yeah, but we needed money, which we didn't have by then. Yeah, this time we didn't even have this KFC by then, but you can see there is a big KFC. Oh, this place has changed as well. Never used to be like this, but engine garage is still there, just the same. And yes, as you can see now, we are exiting Middelburg. We are entering to the road that leads to Witbank, and from Witbank to Pretoria. So if you walk down here, those trees there, that's where we did our wedding. It was a colorful day. Yeah, and this is Middelburg Hospital on my right here, and on my left, not very far from here, it's just maybe 3 minutes or 4 minutes drive. A wonderful family, the family of Donald and Helmin, stays there, and they have been a blessing to our family. They looked after us, paid for our rent sometimes when we couldn't pay for our rent. What a wonderful family. Yeah, those are the municipality offices there. Middelburg municipality offices there. I walked there several times, looking for things in relationship to the ministry. You can see here, Jesus, Lord of our town. The people of Middelburg, they love Jesus. You can see they have really marked their gates. For Christ, and it's quite an encouraging thing. These are some of the things that encourages me when I see, because there was nothing like this when I came. So one of the ways to know that God has answered my prayers is when I see some things like this coming up, so that you know that God answered your prayer. As you're driving here, I'm reminded of a couple. There's a beautiful restaurant here. It's Dross. There's a couple. There's a lady called Mommy. She brought us here one day for lunch. Wonderful, wonderful place. Yeah, Middelburg is a beautiful city. At one time, it was one of the cleanest cities. Actually, it was #1 cleanest city in Africa. I googled that and I found out that Middelburg was, at that time, the cleanest city in Africa. I don't know whether it still maintains that standard, but it was. But it was beautiful city. See the lovely trees here. You know, lovely place. And yeah, it's good to be around. And we are exiting here, the final landmark here. Beautiful offices of the mayor here. And one of our prayer warriors was working here. She's no longer here. She moved to another town. But there you go. There you go. There is Nkangala District Municipality. You know, beautiful offices. Beautiful, beautiful offices. And we thank God. This is Walter Sisulu Street. It's the main street into Middelburg. I'll see you in my next video. For now, I love you guys, and let's continue traveling together. I'm gonna via Witbank town, just to show you just a little bit of Witbank. And yes, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely place. There we go. Oh, the robots are taking a little bit longer. Come on, robots, open. They open. Oh, this is Momentum offices. This is Momentum offices. Yeah, this is Momentum offices. My children, they have a Momentum health cover. Doesn't help so much anyway, but yeah, you know, it's very selective, but yeah. All right, there we go, out of Middelburg, and God bless Middelburg. See you again in our next video.